Welcome to Tuesday, March 12th. Still feeling like crap. I didn't shoot any videos yesterday because I took the day off. I actually didn't end up coming into the store. I did nothing. I needed a day to recover. And unfortunately, my symptoms got worse. So this thing is, whatever my sons gave me, it is definitely, it's hitting me hard right now. But I'm in today, later than I expected. I'm actually supposed to be streaming in 10 minutes. I'm going to start very soon here. Obviously, did not touch any of the Ichiban Kuji. But hopefully, tonight, we'll be able to sell through a little bit more of the rest. And then tomorrow will be packing day for me. Unfortunately, no rest for the weary. I got to push through. We'll push it there. But another thing I wanted to highlight today, though, was for all the criticisms that we get, right? Before I go out there, for all the criticisms that we get about, like, oh, you're not a proper card shop. Why would anyone go there? A lot of people who nitpick the store. And valid, I'll take. Not all of it's valid, but there's a lot of validity in their arguments and stuff of things that they are looking for. But we're not trying to make a store for a specific person. We're trying to make it for an overall community and group. And nothing explains it more than, if you guys have been following these vlogs, you know that we recently completed a renovation to open up more table space out there, right? I just did. And then just when I think there's enough space, I'm like, all right, I just added 4 or 5 more tables. It's going to be enough. No, they decide to explode and totally just take over the space. And now it's been pushing me to get this area done faster because, like, we're in the middle of getting the sword displays. Yes, I know I'm still working on that. And trying to redo this area to be more of like a vendor's table area. But now I'm like, I definitely need to get it done sooner because this is insane. This is a Tuesday, just so you guys know. So it's currently 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, March 13th. This portion is not going to be too long, other than, I messed up today. I had one of my weaker moments today, and just the, being sick, everything else that's going on. I went off on a bit of a kind of like a dump / kind of like rant during the stream today. And I've had these in the past, and I thought I was over it. I thought I could get past it, and then today it just went. I just kind of went off, and I really had a weak moment today. To be honest, like, did I really share anything that was like detrimental to the business or anything? No, but people could misinterpret that information for something, and it's just like, oh, did he do something like really bad? Like, they can start speculating and stuff. And again, like, I didn't really give, to my own defense, I didn't give anything privy out, anything I'd say, but I got. Today was a weak moment for me today, and I committed to myself that I wouldn't go off these tangents like this and have streams like this ever again, but I just did today. And you can say that's me being human, but ultimately, like, I gotta control that. Today was just starting from the previous night, just by me acting that way, I'm giving validity to the people who are saying that stuff about us. And, while not true, me reacting that way isn't like, transparency is a double-edged sword. And there are times where I am too transparent. I do talk about too much of the things that do go on because I feel like I need to explain myself. But at the same time, why am I? I've been sitting here for the last few hours since the end of that stream. Like, I've been working on tax, and I've had to do some budgeting work and tax work, and I did some other stuff. But today, I just I keep saying it, but I really do need to stop. I need to stop apologizing. I'm trying to explain to everyone, trying to explain the situation. Unfortunately, I'm trying to be too much of a people pleaser, trying to explain our situation to everyone that I can. But ultimately, the people who do care and who do care about what we are doing, they already know, they've been paying attention, and that's what I should focus on. And there's a time and place for those types of conversations, and last night was definitely not one of them. And I I don't know. I'm personally feeling like I shouldn't be the one streaming, to be honest. It's starting to get to the point where I'm just like, this is a weak moment for me right now. This is a lot of major self-doubt going on right now, and I hit this moment many times. To be honest, I tend to hit this moment many times, and throughout the past few years and even the past few months, I've hit it a couple times, and it's a reflection of like it's uneasy times. It's uneasy times right now, and I'll be the first to admit that. But we've been trying to change the way that we've been communicating what we've been doing, and it starts from me. And if I can't control it, and then how do I expect the rest of my team to? And I'm actually very disappointed in myself today, and I'm actually beating myself up quite a bit right now, and it just sucks. Like I hate when I get like this. I hate when I feel like this. But the best thing I can do right now is just look forward. I gotta keep pushing forward. But it's just these are the real human moments you have when you're doing something like this. I don't know. If you happen to be in that stream, or you've seen clips of it and stuff, or you were there, I apologize. I had a real person moment today that I should have just stopped streaming. I should have just handled it off stream and took care of it there. But I really went off the rails today. Like, no, I didn't go on an angry tirade per se, but it's just like it's seeping out. That's what it is. The anger that I've been getting, the anger that's been spewing, it's all been seeping out, and I gotta get it under control, because rightfully so. By the way, just want to say, like, the anger that I'm talking about is just all the wrongdoings that have been onto us. I'm starting to actually like not let it go and try and do something about it, if that makes sense. And so I don't know. Now I'm rambling on, but I'm gonna get going. It's obviously it's really late. I need to get going here, but tomorrow's another day. So I'm at my most happiest place on earth. Well, not my most, but Best Buy. You can't say that. Yeah. Why am I here? What am I getting? Nothing getting. I'm exchanging, as you can see back there. I was messing around with my monitor yesterday, and I destroyed the display port. And when I tell you guys, the monitor that I got, for the new setup, the stream setup and everything, was something that I shopped around for a while. We did a lot of warranty exchanges, and we were able to get it for a really good price. It was on sale. It was a $1,600 monitor that we got for $900 in the credit that we had, and so we did it. It was perfect. It was the perfect monitor because it wasn't in that stupid ultra wide format that a lot of PC monitors are, which is great for editing, but when you're watching movies or playing games, especially console gaming, it doesn't work very well because it only uses a part of the screen because of the 16:9 format. The monitor that we had was perfect in every way for gaming, working, desktop use, everything I wanted to do. I wanted out of the monitor. It was perfect. And I broke it. And they don't make it anymore. So I came here hoping that they would have maybe an equivalent or the same available to exchange it with, and they didn't. So we're going with the TV route to see if how that goes. But thankfully I got 45 days, actually 60 days now apparently, to see how that goes, and we'll do it. But just lost some time there. On top of that, today I am off to a very slow start because yesterday I was dying because of my cold, and I didn't get any sleep last night. For some reason, I laid there for 5 hours and I could not fall asleep. I had one of those moments where I went actually home early for once to go to bed early, and my mind was restless. And I know I'm not the only one who's had those kind of nights, but it's just like I'm in a weird mood and energy level today. Hopefully we'll be able to get through it. Today I'm gonna go in, get this set up, and then we gotta do packing. We have to do packing. Packing orders and All that jazz, yeah. It's 8:30 in the morning. So if you guys joined our stream on Thursday night, you guys were up late with me packing. I stayed well after I stopped streaming because I think I stopped streaming around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, and I kept going. I kept going for the last 4 hours here. And yeah, we're pretty, like, so we're not done. I processed the orders that I could, as you guys can see. I did a lot of organizing though, so a lot of consolidation, a lot of trash was taken out, so that at least my team can, work tomorrow and get around everything. So I still have a lot of packing and organizing to do, but definitely made some good headway today. Got my process pretty much down so that when I come back in tomorrow, I should be able to process the rest. So we'll see. But today, I'm on an hour and a half of sleep right now. But unfortunately, today I still have I had to run errands with my wife in about an hour. So I had to go to the bank, drop some stuff off, post office, drop off the packages, run errands with my wife, get like an hour power nap, and then I have a court date. So thankfully I have a Zoom court meeting to do today at 12:30. Then after that's done, hopefully nothing bad. It's about that workman's comp thing, if you guys remember. So just got to plead our case to the judge, and hopefully they'll be, nice. But once that is done, I can then take a power nap and then be back in tomorrow to continue to stream in packing. And so, yeah. But no rest of the way. I just got a reminder. I got to send some stuff to my tax account. So thank God for email alerts. I'm going to go send her the documents now. Hey guys, it's currently Monday, 1 a.m. in the morning. We got done with the store. If you guys have been following or you guys saw on the live stream, it was actually, I had to cover a shift tonight. So it was actually, I did a stream from the counter. I ran the counter, and thankfully, unfortunately today wasn't a busy day. So like it wasn't the greatest sales day, but it actually ended up working out for me physically just because I was not feeling the greatest. I haven't really been able to get a good night's rest in the last few days. There's a stretch of 3 days where I slept 4 hours. And I think that caught up to me on compounding that with my cold that I had last week. And I think my body is just done with me right now. And so it kind of worked out today. And thankfully, like, we were able to get the cleaning and closing done. I just paid some bills and just did some budgeting work. And now I'm about to edit the next vlog video. So I know I'm tremendously behind for you guys right now, but I'm doing my best to keep up with it. So I'll post one tomorrow and then hopefully another one on Tuesday, so I can caught up. I'm like only a week behind at that point, and then we'll go from there. But I'm doing what I can. And the one thing I do want to talk about, let me put my phone down. Let me just kind of talk to you guys frankly here. I'm going to preface this by saying this is not what I'm actually doing. I'm not executing on any of this. This is just me kind of venting how I'm personally feeling right now, because like I think this is the worst that it's ever been. And for me lately, I've been forcing myself every day to keep pushing through, come in, keep making content, keep pushing through. And I feel myself, what it is lately is with everything going on, all the communications I've been receiving, the email communications, things just not going right, and me really reflecting on the last few years on how everything kind of went down. Like, I can't help feel angrier and angrier every day, but most importantly, like, I really hate the fact that I won't name the parties involved, but just the fact that just because of everything that has happened and has been happening and still happening, I'm losing the joy of doing this. And again, not to say that's all gone, or I don't like streaming, or I don't like what I do, but there are days where I am tired. And you get like this as a business owner, or anything or product that you may be doing. But I've been doing this 9 years now. And this is the first time in 9 years where in consecutive days, not just one day, but in consecutive days, just my joy is disappearing. I'm tired. And I hate the fact that I I'm being forced to do the workload that I'm doing right now because I have to. I have no other choice. If I want to see us get through all this and get this done, if I really want to have the end of the year that I'm hoping to, I got to push through. I got to persevere and I got to keep doing what I'm doing. But I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I am tired of being upset. I am tired of being manipulated and used. I am tired of being blamed for everything, and I am tired of apologizing. And the more I think about it, the more I'm pissed off every day of just how the last 3 years, 4 years now has gone down. And I'm not going to get into a rant about it, but just the fact that, like, the decisions I'm about to make and I'm currently making right now, it's going to come off as me no longer caring or going down the evil path. It's no, but I'm going down the path of protecting our business interests. Ultimately, I'm not going to allow others. I'm in this position right now because I sacrificed everything for others and it wasn't reciprocated. And I'm not just going to let that go clearly and freely. I didn't put my family through what I did the last few years, me being gone for a lot of the times, the debt that we are now, just so nothing, we just get walked over. No, that's not happening. And no matter what, I'm following through with it, but I know public perception is going to be terrible. But at this point, I don't care because I got to take care of my team. I got to take care of our store and community, and I got to take care of my family. And that wasn't reciprocated, so I'm no longer giving that emotion out because it wasn't returned. And it's what sucks is it's going forward when I am looking for new people and looking to expand again, it's just I'm gonna end up closing out. Like, I'm gonna end up being very closed-minded and closed-hearted just because of how everything went down. And who knows? That is probably, a lot of people are like, that is what you do need to become in order to go to the next level. But it's the path that I never wanted to go down, but I guess I am. And for me, I hate the fact that, like, right now I have no joy in this right now. I am doing what I need to survive. I am doing what I need to ensure that we still keep growing and we keep going and that I don't lose that fire. But like it's more of like every time I get a moment of just like something is going right, something else is there to take the joy away immediately. Like, I've already been beaten down and I'm doing my best to get out of what we are doing, and I'm like clawing every day and we're making progress. It's not like we didn't do anything this past year, but it's always just like I can't get like a solid day where I could just breathe. I don't have a negative piece of news. I don't have someone trying to contact me. I don't have to worry about a certain bill or rent or payroll. I haven't had a day where I could just be a father, be a husband, be me for a brief moment. Even when I'm streaming and playing Final Fantasy, I'm legit having a good time and it's great, but it's constantly in the back of my mind. Like, I am not allowed to be playing this right now. I shouldn't be. And if we're not getting the numbers that we are, hoping to get, like, my eyes are always looking at the counter. Like, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure. And it's starting to get to me. Now, again, like, I know I prefaced all that by saying, like, I'm not actually giving up or anything, but it's just, it is my emotions right now. This is what I'm currently fighting through right now. So, like, every time you guys see me make a video or live streaming, this is the internal struggles that I am dealing with as a person, that I'm having to fight through. Because if I can't fight through this, then how do I expect my team to? I know I'm human, but at the same time, like, I'm not allowed to portray these emotions on a daily basis. Like, you have to put that, you have to essentially, suck it up put it away and do it. And unfortunately, that's the business world. Like, no one actually cares about your feelings when it comes down to it in business. It's X's and O's, it's ones and zeros when it comes binary in business, and it just sucks that it is that way. And for me, I'm going to continue on because I want to. This is truly what my passion is, my love. But I just hate that in this very moment, other people's actions, and especially past actions, like creep thoughts of what, like maybe I should quit. I don't love it anymore. I lost my joy in this. Like, how dare you rob me of my joy of doing this? And again, I know on one hand, it's like, it's your fault for making those business decisions. And on the other, it's my fault for trusting those people. Ultimately, yeah, it's all the above. It just sucks because all the work and sacrifice we put in the last 4 years was just pissed away. And it was while in my control, I trusted others. And none of it was reciprocated. And now I'm on the hook for certain leases and bills and credits. And it's just like, I'm being punished. I'm like continuously being punished. And, if I say it, it's unfair. But unfortunately, that's the situation and that's the world. And you have to fight through. And these are one of the lessons you have to learn, and I'm pushing through it, guys. It's just right now I'm not. If you actually watch this part of the video, you're one of the few people who are actually watching these vlogs. I'm not quitting. This is not a me video talking about quitting or I'm done tomorrow. It's just a lot of people don't see the reality of running a business, a social media channel. There's a reason why you probably have seen a lot of long time YouTube channels closing down. A lot of people backing away from social media, content creation and that kind of stuff. And even businesses, there's a lot of businesses that you're like, oh, I thought they were doing well, and then they all of a sudden shut down. There's a lot of things you guys don't see. Business in general is cutthroat. It's a lot. It takes a toll on you. But in this industry specifically, God, it's cutthroat. In a space where you would think that you would cherish and try to really build bonds and friendships, they are betrayed and backstabbed so quickly and easily. And it's just the very people are hypocritical in that they're like they'll tell you they grew up in a very harsh environment, they didn't have friends, but then they'll be the very people who they said that they despised. And yeah, and I'm constantly painted as I'm constantly painted as the evil one, and it's just like, sorry, I just received another death threat, and that's why. So it's just like, I'm just like, really, like I'm just like, but you can't quit. Like, if you quit right now, it makes all of them either win or their opinions validated. That's what it is. Ultimately, like, if I do give up, it becomes validated if I do. And I'm not allowed to. And for me, I had a brief moment the other day when I was streaming that a lot of these emotions started to seep out. And I'm not allowed to do that. And I cannot do that because that is giving ammunition to the very people that I shouldn't be giving ammunition to. And so I start talking and I started talking about things I shouldn't be talking about. And ultimately, like, it leads me down a bad path. And I got to be very careful with that. It's just tough. I feel like I've been beaten down so much now that it's just like, part of me is like, I don't care anymore. but I do. Like again, it's just like it's that internal battle that constantly goes on, and you guys who are watching this right now, who are part of the streams and part of the community, like you guys keep me grounded. So, you know, for me, I'm saying this in this vlog because I know not a lot of people will see it, but ultimately, like I'm being transparent with you guys in that, like, I am fighting through my own shares of demons right now, and this is the battle that you don't see a lot of people talk about because it is embarrassing. It really is. And I hope to overcome it. I'm sharing this with you right now because I hope to overcome this. I've overcame it before, but to be honest, the last 6 months especially, it's been like last 9 months. It has been a non-stop, just like one after another, after another, after another, after another, and I just like I can't seem to win. I'm making progress, so I gotta focus on the progress. But I hope we're almost out of winter. We're going into the spring months, into the summer. We come out of this. We just get out of this. So I hate to leave you guys on like a somber note, but you know, I know I'm dragging on here. But again, if you guys watch this part of the video, I appreciate you. I appreciate you willing to listen. No need to comment. Honestly, like I might disable comments in this video, but there's no need to comment here. This is just, it's more of a just so you are aware of what's going on in here, you know. And sometimes when you see me pause or have a moment, that's what's happening with me. I'm gonna do better, and I promise to do better. You know, I apologize for my moments of weakness during my streams, and I just need to become a stronger person for you guys, and that's what I'm going to do. Yes. But if you guys watch this again, thank you. If you haven't already done so, if you watched this part of the video, please do consider subscribing. I'm doing my best to get to that 10,000 mark here. And if you don't, you're probably a hater looking for ammunition. So I'm sorry to say, if you're one of those people, I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up. Says more about me than you. All right. With that said, guys, I'll see you guys next week. So.